Scientists doubt the effectiveness of biodegradable packaging. In Russia, up to 3.4 million tons of polymer waste poison nature annually, with only 500,000 tons being recycled. One of the proposed solutions to mitigate the impact of plastic pollution is the introduction of biodegradable packaging. However, recent studies suggest that biodegradable packaging may not be as effective in solving the plastic waste problem as initially believed. Biodegradable plastics are designed to break down more quickly than conventional plastics, reducing their environmental impact. However, the decomposition process of these materials requires specific conditions that are not always present in landfills or natural environments. In order for biodegradable plastic to break down completely, there must be a combination of oxygen, moisture, and microorganisms. In many cases, these conditions are not met, leading to the material breaking down into microplastics, which can cause even more damage to ecosystems. Microplastics are tiny plastic particles that can persist in the environment for long periods of time. They have been found in oceans, rivers, and soil, and have even been detected in the food chain, posing a threat to human health and biodiversity. The presence of microplastics in ecosystems disrupts the balance of aquatic and terrestrial environments, harming marine life, soil quality, and plant growth. As biodegradable plastics often break down into microplastics in the absence of optimal conditions, they can worsen the pollution problem instead of alleviating it. Another significant challenge with biodegradable packaging is its production process. Manufacturing biodegradable plastics typically involves the use of natural resources, such as agricultural land and wood. This production process can lead to deforestation, the loss of biodiversity, and the displacement of ecosystems that rely on forests and farmland. As forests are cut down to make way for crops used in the production of biodegradable plastics, the environmental impact is compounded. The increased demand for agricultural land also threatens food security, as more resources are allocated to the production of packaging materials rather than food crops. Furthermore, biodegradable plastics often rely on the use of chemicals and fertilizers that can have adverse effects on the environment. The cultivation of crops for biodegradable plastic production requires large amounts of water, pesticides, and fertilizers, which can lead to soil degradation, water contamination, and the depletion of natural resources. These environmental impacts must be carefully considered when evaluating the overall sustainability of biodegradable plastics. Despite these concerns, the use of biodegradable packaging continues to be promoted as a solution to the growing plastic pollution crisis. However, experts argue that the focus should be placed on reducing plastic consumption and improving waste management systems, rather than relying on biodegradable alternatives. Effective recycling systems, waste reduction policies, and the development of more sustainable materials could provide a more effective long-term solution to the plastic waste problem. While biodegradable packaging may seem like a promising solution to plastic pollution, it is not without its drawbacks. The need for specific environmental conditions for decomposition, the creation of microplastics, and the environmental impact of its production all highlight the limitations of this approach. Instead of relying on biodegradable plastics, it is crucial to focus on comprehensive waste management solutions, such as recycling, reusing, and reducing plastic usage, while also investing in more sustainable materials that do not harm the environment.